Hello, Fancakes! It's Japancake here, and today I got a little unboxing slash review video for you. So recently I bought the 8BitDo Bluetooth Wireless Classic NES controller. It works on iOS, Android, Mac, and Windows. And here's what the beautiful thing looks like. Look at this box. It looks so beautiful. Like, the box kind of looks like a classic NES system, but then they got the picture of the controller on the front. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing and look at all the contents. So let's go ahead and start by opening the box. Alright, and when you first get in here, you see the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful NES controller. Wow, that's just great. I mean, so far, I can already tell there's a few differences. Most notably is that it has a X and a Y button, and it doesn't say Nintendo on it. Obviously, it's not going to say Nintendo on it. Here's what it looks like in the box. You can already see it probably on the side of the screen here. Okay, so, or behind me, or wherever I'm putting it. I don't know where I'm putting it on the screen yet. Okay, so you go ahead and take this thing out. Okay, and then once you start taking this out, you're going to discover quickly that there's also an L and R trigger on it. So this has some extra buttons that the original NES controller didn't have, and that's good in case you want to play games that weren't just on NES with an original NES controller. This has a little case, or kind of like a, I don't know if you'd call it a protective case or what, but this little thing attached to it. This is a optional thing. I guess it's to maybe make it feel a little bulkier. You can take this thing off if you don't want to use it. And yeah, so first thing I want to point out is the looks of this compared to original NES controller, which I have here. So you can tell, obviously, it's a very similar look, like I said, besides the addition of the buttons. I'm gonna be honest with you. The 8BitDo one here that compared to the original, this is an original, and I know it's used and it's probably you know, maybe had some wear and tear, but I think the 8BitDo one actually feels higher quality, like significantly higher quality. The black and gray area has this kind of like texturized feel. The buttons feel really good, like probably better than the original. It's got some extra buttons. It's got some weight to it, you know. It's not real light and doesn't feel cheap. So overall feel of this so far, I'm really digging. And alright, so the other thing we got in the box here is, okay, so you go ahead and remove this top cardboard piece, and then you get this cool manual, right? I mean, it's pretty cool. It's in a couple languages, and this guide basically it explains all the different modes and how to connect and set it up to Android, to iOS, to your Mac and your Windows. And you know what? I really highly recommend, if you buy this, to read this guide, because when I just got this and started messing around with it, you know, anyway, just read this guide. So the next thing we have is a little tab, and you pull that open, and look at this, beautifully. This is just beautifully packaged. This is like for a nerd, okay? So first thing you got here is this is the micro USB charger cable. So this thing's wireless and connects to Bluetooth, so you got to keep this thing charged. So it's got this nice little cable that comes in this box, and then there's another box with a nice little bonus in it, and it's equally as beautiful, I imagine. And look at that. This is a keychain. oh man, FC30, BitDo, 8-bit do. And yeah, I'm gonna be chaining up somewhere. I don't know. But this is beautifully, beautifully packaged. Seems extremely high quality. So now, let's go ahead and give it a test run and see how she plays. Okay, so overall, I'm not gonna give this a rating on a scale of 1 to 10 or anything like that, but I want to say this, in my opinion, this is near perfection. This company is awesome. It's the NES30. This is badass. I highly recommend buying it. If you want to check it out on Amazon, I have a link in the description, so make sure to check that out if you want to buy this. It's only, right now, it's only like $33 and something with Prime. It says that the list price is $70, so if that's actually true, that's a pretty smoking good deal, if you ask me. It's awesome because it has the same feel of a classic NES controller, so if you're into retro and you want to play some ROMs and have a really, like, quality feel, like retro feel, this is awesome. And then it's really cool because it has the extra buttons. It has the extra X and Y button, the L and the R button, and that really opens up the territory for you to play other retro games besides just straight up NES games. It's kind of has a good weighted feel to it. It feels fantastic. It's really responsive, and it plays as good as I could hope for buying a off-brand, not an official product. Obviously, there's not going to be an official NES controller on for PC and with Mac and your smartphones. So if you buy one, this is highly recommended, and use the link in the description if you want to check it out. And thanks for watching this video. I hope to be streaming some NES games in the near future, because I'm a retro fan. I'm not necessarily the biggest NES fan. I love it, don't get me wrong, but I'm more into a gen or two afterwards is where my absolute favorites are, which I will be doing also in the future. But I have this controller, so I want to get some really good use out of it. So check back for more updates soon, and like this video, comment if you have any questions, or even if you have problems setting it up, if you actually buy one. I can give you some input on it. I had a couple problems. Maybe you won't, but I actually ended up figuring them out while setting them up. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And if you're not subbed, give me a sub, because why not? Because I'm okay. Boom.
Mamma mia!